Hi there. Today we're gonna talk about how to improve your English at home in 2024. The very first thing I would like to suggest you to start setting your realistic goals. Whatever you have to do, this is all about realistic. Just being motivated for just 20 minutes and 30 minutes after watching video, you have 20-minute or 30-minute motivation, right? But later, after 20 or maybe 30 minutes, you just forget everything. I want you to just try to realize that you are going to set this time in this 2024. You're going to set some realistic goals, like a little bit, right? Some achievable, in simple words, I mean achievable goals. Try to set those goals you're going to achieve them 100%. And how this is going to happen? The simple thing, you're going to set them very small goal. So if you would like to improve your English at home, this is your goal in 2024. So if you're watching this video to improve your English and at home without any kind of you don't need to spend any single penny on it. You're going to learn free of cost at home. Just try to use your mobile, and how I would like to help you today in this video. So first and foremost, you are going to set achievable goals. You're going to set time 10 minutes a day. Isn't it achievable? First of all, just try to think. You're going to set 10 minutes a day practicing your English apart from your work. If you are working, you're in office or you work somewhere, you're learning English as a hobby, try to set 10 minutes. I would like to exactly tell you how you are going to use these 10 minutes in the detail. Just keep watching this video. Another thing, if you are a student and you have a lot of time, then I will tell you another thing for that. There are two things I'm going to suggest you. And the first thing, if you are just want to learn English as a hobby, so spending 10 minutes is achievable. Or if you're a student, you can spend more than that. But starting from 10 minutes is the best, because this is achievable. Even if you are free at home, you're a student, you won't have every day more than 1-2 hours, because this could be not achievable. You cannot regularly do 1 and 2 hours, right? It's better to start from beginning. Let me give you a suggestion how you're going to spend 10 minutes now. Very simple, start with speaking. And how you're going to do it with these applications. There are a lot of applications, right? First app you're going to use with AI. You can learn English with AI. I would like to tell you more about this application with application session and to speak with someone. Everything I have just mentioned in this video, and you can watch these all applications link below description. Besides, vocabulary is one of the more important and most important thing. If you would like to speak 10 minutes every day, before that you need to practice 10 minutes, right? For example, you're going to just write words and try to write examples. Just understand the best way to remembering. If you're learning 10-20 words from Google, the problem is always to remember them. So remembering vocabulary is like piece of cake. You're simply going to use this method. First of all, you're going to write example of words. Suppose you learned 5 words, 5 phrasal verb or 5 just normally words. One you learned rapidly, and second you learned rural, and third you learned for example urban. Fourth you learned come up. Last you learned come over, right? So you're going to write 3 example of them. Now you can try to guess the meaning. Before you're going to search the meaning, try to find examples and try to guess meaning of them. Try to understand new vocabularies, meaning into context. This is the best way to remember them. Just going to search meaning and it cannot help you. You can remember the meaning only for just in a short term. Beginning of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour, you're gonna forget this later. The simple way, you're going to write in a context, because writing is very important. talking about third point in the head, when you're going to write them, to practice them in a story or in a context or the way I have just mentioned, in that way, this 100% gonna help you. This is, I'm gonna assure you, because I've been teaching this methodology to my students. And fourth thing you are going to try with your students, I mean, if you have friends or you can meet a lot of friends with a lot of applications, as I said. Our fifth number point is applications. I would like to tell you, just keep watching. So you're going to teach your students, I mean, teach your friends. Whatever you learn, now it's time for you to teach someone else. So when you are going to teach these words to someone else, it means you are learning. First, when you teach something, this is a very 100% authentic that I'm telling you. Whatever you learn, you teach someone, you are 100% gonna learn it. This is the best way. When you learn and teach them, you're absolutely going to get it. Going to the fifth point, you are going to use applications. Practica, now I'm going to show you names. Second thing, real life English. Practica, real life English. Let me go in a deep detail more thoroughly. When you are going to use Practica, just try to spend 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. Why? Because this is achievable. Second thing, 10 minutes a day means there are AI tutor. You can get 10 minutes free. You can't afford hiring English tutor. You're going to just go to Practica, sorry, it's a difficult name a little bit. So Practica, right? So try to go to Practica and try to talk with the AI tutor 10 minutes. Very surprising is that once you finish 10 minutes, you have limited option there. You cannot close, you can talk them. You cannot see them, but you can keep talking if you're having a video mood on Practica. Just try to use this way and try to speak every day with AI tool. And I uploaded a full video of Practica. You can try to watch this in the description below. And real life English, it's like wonderful. Simply, you're going to call anyone there and talk. There are many people where you can communicate with them. Like 4 minutes first of all and 4 minutes more. 8 minutes you're going to just talk every day. Not every day 8 minutes, you can have more time, you can do that. But with one person, you're allowed to talk only 8 minutes. And then your call will be finished. This is the previous update. Might be they have updated more. But if you want, you can try to get WhatsApp number, or you can get maybe Instagram when you're talking with the other. When you get good friendship, you both are agree, you can have contact them on Skype or anywhere. So you can meet different and you're going to teach each other and try to become a speaking partner. So a speaking partner is like a tutor. When you speak to each other, that's how you're gonna learn. This is the same ways that I was trying to use when I was learning more than 2-3 years ago. I'm not like I quit, I'm still learning and teaching, but I became tutor. And in this real life app, you are going to learn some podcasts, you're going to listen them, an audiobook, you have a transcription. When you click any kind of word, you will have definitions as well. So you're gonna learn a lot by reading and trying to learn. So these are really precious tips that I have told you. Talking about reading books and watching movies. When you would like to read a book, this is the best way to improve your pronunciation and learning vocabulary. Expanding your vocab, new words is one of the best way to speak better. If you have a more word, you have more thoughts to speak. If you don't have words into your mind, you feel like, what can I say? My mind goes blank. So this can always happen with many learners. Try to just keep learning new words and try to use them, and once you learn, try to write down in a paper. You're going to highlight from your book. If you're reading 2 pages a day, try to highlight them, alright? After them, you're going to try to search them. In the previous video, I told you, if you're watching movies or reading book. If you have a repeatedly word, try to understand the meaning of this word immediately, because you're repeatedly getting in the book, in the one page, second paragraph. So you are going to understand at that time. You won't be forgetting. This is my promise to you. I guarantee you. Same way, if you're watching movies, try to, as I mentioned, you can watch the previous video. I think link is also in the description. You can watch it. These are a few tips for you. I hope these tips can help you to achieve your goal. If you follow them, I'm 100% sure you're gonna practice better way and you learn it. Why I'm saying I'm 100% sure? Because practicing 10 minutes is also enough. It can be a little bit long term, but it's achievable because you're setting some achievable goals. They are realistic goals. 10 minutes you're able to do them. So that's how you have to do. It takes a bit longer. If you are going to be consistent, you're gonna get this. So that's all I would like to say in this video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself.